That's my coffee. Good morning, Shakira. Good morning. How is your morning going so far? I'm up early waiting for Verizon to come fix my internet. But I tell you what, if they're not here by the time I finish this live, I'm leaving. And we just gonna have to reschedule because they told me between 8 to 9. So let's see where this goes. I'm drinking my coffee. And I'm eating some sausages, beef sausages, with no bread. Trying to slow down, y'all, because I've been acting a crazy fool. Got up about to start moving. Oh, where you moving? Good morning, TC. Good morning, Really B. Good morning. They'll probably show up at 8:59, right? And I got things to do. I don't got time for that today. But guys, I just wanted to speak briefly about a subject that's been floating around. And what that really details, and that's women's empowerment. So, I have my opinion of what women's empowerment is and what it should be, but that may not align with someone else's. But I did want to open up the conversation about it because I had to actually define it, look it up, and see exactly what it means, because I'm hearing so many different ways people are spinning it. And it wasn't really making sense to me, because it seems to me that it's being spent in a way to empower women but belittle men. And I just wasn't in agreement with that portion, that part of it. So I said, let me just look that up and see what it actually means. And what I found out is women's empowerment is it's really a social movement to elaborate and recreate what it is to be in a circumstance that they previously were denied. So if we're going to talk about that, let's name a couple of things that we were previously denied as women. The first thing I could think of is the right to vote. At one point, women did not have the right to vote. Our voices wasn't heard. They didn't care. Men didn't care about what women felt. That's no longer the case. As you can see, not only do we have the right to vote, but we are now in positions where we are mayors, we are judges, we are in Congress, we're running for president. So the right to vote, we conquered that. Another one I could think of that women didn't have the right to do was work. At one point, women did not have the right to work, to get up and make a living for their children. Hello, Woodstar. Good morning. And that's not the case today. Today, we are able to hold down many jobs. We always was workers, but we can actually make a living and get paid for the work that we do. They opened up BB Nice. That's not what women's empowerment meant. It was never meant to belittle men. I get that. And that's why I wanted to speak on that today, because for some reason some people feel that by empowering women is to shut men down, to stop men from free speech as we have. um just, just to me, that's what I took out of it. Now maybe somebody else may have taken it differently, but that's what I took out of it. It's no way in the world I can ever be okay with that. Good morning, the chocolate bag. Good morning. I can never be a part of that. I can never be down with that. I am for empowering women. I am for respecting women and women respecting women, and me being the front soldier for that. And but it you have to lead by example, if you get what I'm saying. So I can't myself, and this is just my opinion, I can't go out here and belittle women, but also preach I want Black women to empower Black women. I can't do that. It starts from here. If I'm going to have someone listen to me and take my word verbatim, then I'm going to have to walk it like I talk it. If I have four sisters, and I want to see more examples of Black women empowered. And I agree, I truly agree. But what I will say is this: we as Black women have to respect ourselves, and we have to expect our men, period. I could never sit here and preach women's empowerment, and you know men is not this and men are not that, and I could never do that, because God has blessed me with two sons. And for that being said, I want to empower everyone, all our Black people, period. We are one. We can't do one without the other. That's just my opinion on that. We work together, hand in hand. It A big part to me is respect. The respect you have for yourself will go a long way. It will then instill. It will run into how you treat others. Period. So if you're walking around here, yeah, I got it. Really, B. Did you get my response? I responded to you. I have various sisterhoods, and this behavior on YouTube is definitely not the model. Absolutely not. And I'm not going to go into naming people or anything like that. I'm just speaking in general, because it's not one person, it's several. So for me to put it off on one, it's several people, men and women, if you want to even go there. But I'm going to just stop it there to say how we empower one another is by helping each other. How we empower one another is by not talking down on each other. If you don't like, you're not going to like everything about one person. That's just not the world we live in. But how you express that goes a long way. You can be in a room with people you disagree with and still be cordial. You don't have to fight so hard to get people to believe in your cause, especially when it's very decisive. So that's, to me, that's not empowerment. And I am a woman, but I don't want to put women's empowerment, because I want to empower Black people, period. I just can't just do women when I got my son sitting here listening to me. How do you think he's feeling? You understand? Yeah, you're going to have to teach your sons how to treat women. You're going to have to teach your women, your girls, how to treat men. Period. It's how you treat each other and how you treat yourselves. And if you feel greatly about yourself, if you feel strongly about yourself, if you know who you are as a person, you won't settle for anything less. You won't settle for anyone calling you any names, all those disrespectful names that's going around, and all this other nonsense that's going around that's not helping our cause. Not at all. We have so much other things that we can be trying to build on. We have so many other things that we can be talking about. And this The petty is not one of them. It really is not. And I just wanted to touch up on that. Women's empowerment. What are we doing to really, like, literally, what are we doing as Black women to empower one another? What are we doing? I don't see a lot of anything. I don't see a lot of anything. I see a lot of us breaking each other to the down to the ground. That's what I do see. I see a lot of divisive talking, like I said, about, women versus men. And it's not about that at all. That's not really the problem. Because, at the same time, BB, my sisters are strong and respectful, and so are my brothers. This back and forth, unnecessary banter is nonsensical. We need to come together for generational wealth. Absolutely. Because let's just think about it. Out of all of us that are content creators, we all have a following. Do you know how vital we can become to this community? Hey, Mimi, what's going on? Morning. Do you know how vital we can become to this community if we used our voices for something other than garbage all the time? Now, I'm not saying, this has to be political, because I'm not political. I love politics, but I'm politically incorrect a lot, so I'm not trying to go there. However, what I'm trying to say is enough nonsense, if I could say that. Let's focus more on really empowering each other. Let's see how far we can get doing that versus knocking each other down, versus, just always being engaged in mess all the time. It's easier said than done. I will say that, because me, myself, I go through my daily routine, and at the end of the day, I may not feel like coming on YouTube to talk to you guys or anything like that. However, I will say this. I think I do a good job on a daily basis empowering my people just by the way I present myself. I teach people how to treat me, because I won't settle for anything less. And to be quite honest, I work around a lot. Like, I'm the only Black woman in my office. And this is an office of 15 people. So yeah, it's like that. However, I don't transform to them. I'm just me, and they respect me for being me. And that's it. There are many brothers and sisters who are doing the doggone thing, trust and believe. And I believe that. So maybe my audience here needs to expand a bit more. I watch a lot of positive people, but then I do watch a lot of negative people too. And they're not negative all the time. I'm not going to say that is just nothing but negativity. But if you're going to throw these words out here and want to help your community and help your people, you're not going to do it by tearing them down. Pick a lane and stay in it. That's my opinion. There are many people that are helping the community. But can we do better? It's always room for growth, you know? But I did want to touch on, you know, I'm team right. Yeah, me too. Me too, Mimi. What's right is right, and what's wrong is wrong. And I don't share my opinions on the goings on here, all of, in public, because people will take it, rearrange it, and create a beef. And I didn't come here for that. So, I won't engage. But, I'm not blind. I'm not slow by a long shot. I'm team my moral compass. Absolutely. Absolutely. And, you know, That's a good point, Mimi. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised how many people in your mind is dead wrong, but in their mind, they are absolutely correct. They're right in everything that their mind is thinking. Their wheels are going this way, yours is going this way. Although y'all are seeing the same thing, but y'all are interpreting it totally different. And that's another reason why I don't judge people. I try not to. I ain't gonna say I don't because I do, but I try not to judge people as much. I try to get an understanding of every aspect because my brain works like this, your brain works like that. And although in my moral compitude, I'm like, this can't be right. You can't think that this is okay. But I'm surprised at theirs. They're like, this is absolutely okay. You know? No, I'm never surprised by that. Yeah. It's really it is it's nuts. But that's what makes the individual. This is why God created us as individuals. We wasn't never meant to think alike. We was able what we were created to do is bring our creative minds together. Mimi, I agree, sis. I want to be right, not light. That's a moral compass. Right is not always popular, BB nice. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Let me tell you more. Mimi, oh, what star is speaking to you, Mimi? Sure. But anyway, you're right. And I wish I could, I'm gonna tell you, if I was more vocal, I do have a lot of opinions. Let me tell you, I'm gonna be honest. When I'm on my way home or on my way to work or on my way anywhere and I just turn on YouTube, I am cursing these content creators out. And I know people riding on the side of me is like, this heifer crazy. She's talking to herself. Hell is wrong. I am cursing everybody out. Like my opinions is flowing. It'd be nice, send me one. Send you one what? Coach, let's start. What you talking about? Send you what? A cup of coffee? I can send you. I can't even send you that, but I'll tell you where to get it from. Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, I'm going in on y'all because my opinion. And then sometimes I actually say, you know what? I'm getting on. I'm recording this. Actually, I have recorded a couple of things. And just before I hit that next, my mind, my good sense, they're like, girl. Now you know people not gonna take that well. You know such and such gonna have something to say back. You know such and such is not gonna agree. And I'll just stop it. That should go right in the archives. And I'll be like, you know what? Okay, that was my venting session. It's like a woosah moment. But trust me, I have many things to say about a lot of things that I see going on. That's me, right? So I almost uploaded a video yesterday. Yes, girl. It's so tempting because like I've been on YouTube in this sector since ooh since January, almost a year. So I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot of things go down. And when someone is speaking on a certain subject, and I know that's not how it started or whatever, I want to have a blessed, happy Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa on my way to celebrate Bull Acorn in North Carolina, AT&T State. Thank you for coming, for stopping by, TC. Enjoy your day. I hope your winning team do what it do. Good morning, BB. Hi, Sandra. Thanks for subscribing. We were just talking about, the goings on, women's empowerment, something light, and what it means to me to empower women. And, as I was speaking with everyone, I was just saying my take on it is just not to, I have to, you have to walk the walk and not talk the talk. And it has many definitions of how to empower the women. But, then we got into the things you see here. And I've been here, like I said, for a year. So I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot of people from start to where they are now. I've seen a lot of people change the other way. Like, I've seen people actually start off, in my opinion, to be good people, solid people. Like, I like them. And then they end up being people that I'm just not in line with. Like, I don't agree with a lot of stuff you're doing right now. Then I've seen people in the beginning, I ain't feeling nothing you're doing. But now I'm like, wow, this person, if she really focus on one thing and put her mind to it, she really is a good content, very entertaining. She's a good content creator. I like what she's doing and everything. So I've seen a lot of good and bad things happening, and I have opinions like everyone else, but I just don't put them out there because I am fearful of beefing with someone, as the saying goes. I don't really want that, because, and it's not that I'm scared of that person, it's just that I'm scared to tarnish my brand or what I came to do, what I wanted to be on here and do with my people. And that wasn't it. I didn't come here to go back and forth. I mean, we can disagree on a lot of things, but again, I didn't come here to beef. I didn't come here to argue nonstop, So I don't want to start that. And the only way you can start that is one good rule. Good morning, Lace Queen. Thank you for joining in this morning. Thank you. One thing I did learn that has taken me so far, because I go on a lot of chats and I greet everyone, and I hear things that I agree with, and I hear things that I don't agree with. But the one thing that I have managed to do that has been working good for me is minding my business. If it does not apply to me, I don't need to say, yeah, girl, that's messed up. She blah, 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 and he blah, blah, blah. Some things that don't concern you, you should just stay out of it. Honestly, it's no need to feel like you got a windmill for everyone. It's not necessary. And that's just my opinion. Just my opinion. So, and it has done me well. Okay, because I can pretty much go wherever until that content creator say, I don't want you on my platform. I don't have no beefs with no one. And I tend to keep it that way. It may not go that way forever. Something I say might not align with someone else. But what I is get on here and simply dog anyone. Exactly. Do you know how much energy it takes? Nah, I have other productive things to do. Yeah, exactly. And like I said, me going off on you in my car, in my privacy, that does a lot. That does a lot for me. Because after I do that, I have released some of that toxic, and now I could just go ahead and listen to somebody else. And I'm done for the day. And then guess what else? The beautiful thing about all of this, because I do not know any of you personally, the next day I forgot what you did or said. Unless I go back onto your channel and look at it again, I done forgot everything that happened. So you see how far that goes? If you just mind your business, if you just stop thinking that everything you gotta think of need to be heard, you just gotta be heard. Like, it's not necessary. And no, a lot of people don't want to hear it. It's just that there's a lot of people out here that's vocal enough to tell you, I don't want to hear that. I don't care how you feel. So, and I can tell you some things about you. And it goes on and on and on over a simple opinion. So, I just choose to stay out of it. And again, like I said, being on here, I've seen a lot of ups and downs with content creators. And some content creators get mad at you for agreeing or disagreeing. Therefore, I just mind my black business, and my daughters think laugh. Yeah, yeah. It's um it's not necessary, because guess what? We're going to have our own opinions. We're not going to be in agreement with everything that you say or do out here to other people. That's just a fact. The only difference is there are some people who will still ride with you, wrong or right, because I think I heard Spill It Boy say, great minds think alike. So you don't know that you're the way, when you're the spokesperson. I'm the spokesperson. I don't know right now how many people that's watching me that agree with everything I'm saying and wish, they could say it. And I'm like speaking for them. And then I might be speaking around people who hate everything that I'm saying and disagree with me and wish I would shut the hell up. It's just that simple. The funny part is when you are under 1K sub, no one really cares what's your opinion. When you get close to the 1,000, people will come for you just because. The numbers game. The numbers game. Well, it is what it is. Remember that saying, more money, more problems. So I guess it comes with the business. Hey, States girl. Good morning. Good morning. I guess it comes with the business, huh? The higher you get, the more issues you may come into contact with. JLC, good morning. Good morning. Thank you for stopping by. Really, I appreciate everybody who is in here today. I really am. However, you still, to me, you're greater at being able to be an example for the type of people you want to see. So if you have that type of an audience, if you have that bigger audience, you will want to use it in a way that is inspiring people, not dividing people, if that makes sense. Yeah, right. So it depends on what you come here for. I hear a lot of people say in the beginning, just as I am, I came here to do good things and, positive things. I've heard, if I could tell you how many content creators I heard say that one thing alone, including myself. But have you stayed in that line, or did you veer to the left or veer to the right, so senses in common. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So that's to each his own. But I will say this again with women's empowerment. Of course, I'm a woman. I was born a woman. I'm going to be a woman till I die. But I also have sons, like I said. I also had a father. I have brothers. I have men all around me. My world can't work without them. That's my world. It can't work without them. So I'm not going to just be about empowering women. I can't be. I got 2 daughters and 2 sons. I have to empower them both, period. I have to teach my daughters to respect men, to respect yourself so that men will respect you. I have to teach my sons to respect women, to respect yourself, and women will respect you. It goes hand in hand in my household, in my family tree. I clean my goggle history, not YouTube. YouTube will show you people you're trying to avoid. Go to Google. Did I say goggle? I'm sorry. Mimi. Go Google history and it will clean it right up. But yeah, oh, really? Yeah, you know what? I seen that. And I didn't want to clear up everything because some things I want to keep, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah. It, it is what it is. Let me tell you, honestly, there's really not no content creator in this sector that I don't like. I like them all. However, there are some that I don't agree with, some that I just can't uh be in line with, but that's okay. It's still not going to make me disrespect them. It's still not going to make me talk down about them. It's just going to be a disagreement because those same people have said plenty things that I did agree with. So I can't say that I don't like this person. I just can't like, and I have said it. I'm not going to sit up here and act like I have never said it. But when I sit and think about it, that's not all true because there are some things about the same content creators that I do like. Wait a minute, I want to go back up because I think I missed something. My content is educational and a little ghetto. I have to keep a healthy balance. I don't want to be fake. Absolutely. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Lace Queen, I think I'll subscribe to you. If I'm not, I will be before the end of this morning. That part be nice. I'm a woman, but I have a wonderful dad and a son. I teach my kids to give respect and humility in all things. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's right. And that's the whole point. That is the whole point. I'm not one of them parents that's going to sit here and, uh like think it's okay for my son to ever disrespect women in a way where it belittles them. However, my son is no punching bag. My son is no one that you're just going to push around and say whatever you want to say to them. I'm also going to encourage my son, if you do not like what she or he is saying, you do have many choices. You can get up and walk away. That's the first best choice. In my opinion, you don't have to stay in a situation that you're not happy in. My girls, you're a woman, you're going to become a woman, and you want that respect. You are a queen. You are a princess and a queen, and you deserve the most high of everything in your life. Don't ever, ever settle for anything less. And they can actually sit there and look at me and say, Ma, you're right, because I'm watching you. And I ain't saying that I've done everything right with them or they've seen mommy in the best light. No, they haven't. Let me tell y'all a good story. Story time. So one day, my son, he had borrowed some money from me and he was giving it back to me. Now, I don't know if I've ever told y'all about my oldest son, but he's in the so-called gang. He joined this game when he turned 18. I don't know why. I hate it. I don't like I'm not talking about big on it or anything like that. I'm just telling y'all a story of like just one of my moments where I had to step back and say, oh, these kids not playing around these days. I gotta, because I have a big mouth, I'm gonna say, to a lot of people. I say what's on my mind. And a lot of kids are like scared of me. Like, I don't even want your mother to go off because she do to go off. I've always been like that. But so we stop at this gas station near his house so he can go to the ATM and give me the money. So as I'm letting him out, I'm like looking for a place to park. But as I'm driving, I'm like driving really slow, but not noticing that I almost hit this girl. So the girl is walking in front of my car. Yeah. Yes, Mimi. So the girl is walking in front of my car. And I'm saying, this is exactly what she doing in my window. Damn, you fucking almost hit me. So I'm like in my window looking at her, but she can't hear me. She can just see my mouth moving. I was like, well, bitch, move. So she walks around and was like, you a bitch. And so I said, no, she said, did you call me a bitch? That's what she said. Did you call me a bitch? Now I got all my kids in the car. I got my babies in the back. My son is in the front seat. So I'm like, yeah, bitch, move. I'm going back and forth with her. So then my son gets out the car and walk around like, yo, that's my mother you talking to. So the girl didn't back down. She like, but I don't give a fuck. She called me a bitch. And I'm still popping shit in the back. Yes, I called you a bitch. Get the fuck. But honestly, y'all, I did not know she seen my mouth moving. I did not. That was not meant for her to hear it. But since she heard it, I had to stand in my shit. So I'm going back and forth with it, back and forth with it. So then my son says to the girl, "Do you know who I am? My name is such and such from such and such." Throws out his gang name. So the girl, like, and my name is such and such from such and such, a whole nother gang. So now I'm like, whoa. Now I get scared. All that tough shit go out the window because I know how gangs are in my hood. Like, it's not even a gang. So I jump out the car. Like, now that shit went from tough to, wait a minute, guys. We don't have to do this. It's too late. Okay? Too late. It done got escalated. People start coming out the woodworks. The only thing that was on my son's side was that she was on his scent, if y'all know what that means. So people coming out like, yo, what's up? Everything good? I'm like, oh God, please, y'all, please. I just want everybody to get along. I went from guys, I'm not lying, this is true. I went from straight being a gangster to Malcolm X in a split second. And it got, words was passed or whatever, but everybody was like, whatever, got in the car or whatever. And I remember this one thing that I kept saying, like, you a bum bitch. You a bum bitch. I kept saying that to her. So this is my little white black kids in the back seat. When we driving off, I said, oh, God, guys, I'm so sorry. I did not want y'all to hear mommy talk like that. And so my son was all like, we hear this all the time, mom. We're not surprised. And I'm like, okay. And then my daughter was like, but mom, I just want to know one thing. I just have a question. I'm like, what? She's like, she's homeless. All because I kept calling her a bum bitch, a bum bitch. So my kids took it literally. Like, is she homeless? And I'm laughing like, y'all know. But that was my aha moment. Like, bitch, you ain't that tough. These kids is crazy out here. Like, you got to rearrange how you go about doing things, especially around your kids. And I was calling my son all the rest of the night because he told me he going to get, the big sis to handle her. And I just did not want that to escalate into somebody possibly going to jail or losing their life. So I had to step back and think about my actions in all this. And I yes, from Beast to Bunny. Girl, I was tough as hell. I was tough as nails, honey. And all that gang stuff came out and people start coming out the woodworks. I was like, please, God, I don't think I prayed so fast in my life. Like, God, no. You gotta, you said you protect your babies and your food. And you know I'm a fool right now. So I just need your whole protection right now. So, but it's serious like that. And you just really have to watch how you go about presenting yourself, how you let things fluster you out, how you react to certain things. And that right was the moment of truth for me. And I no longer walk around like I'm Miss Tough Mama. I just don't do it. What I will do is tell my kids, look, I will go for broke for you, but there's no but when it comes to my kids. My kids, I see red. I don't give a shit. If I feel like somebody is trying to hurt my children, those are the only people I can honestly say I will probably be sitting behind bars and thinking about what I did later. And that's the only thing. Those are the only kids that I don't have no filter with. My children mean everything to me. Kids don't believe what you say, they believe what you do. And that was the aha moment. And another thing too, when I'm apologizing to my kids, and they like, we used to hearing this, and I'm just like, damn, I must have these go offs a lot, and I do. But when I'm doing it and I'm in the moment, I'm not paying attention. I'm not thinking about it. I'm just doing, and I've always had that problem. I've gotten like 100% better, but I've always been a type to react and then think. Now I think before I react, but when I did react before thinking, I had many fights, and then after fighting, I'm thinking to myself all the way home or whatever, wherever it ended up, damn, you should have did this. and then it would have ended in this, playing the whole shit back in my head, what I should have did. And so if I can do that, that means I have the ability to change the narrative from the door. You know what I'm saying? So I had to think about that and be like, you know what, why don't you just start thinking before you react? Oh, weigh out all your scenarios. If I do this, this gonna happen. Stop being so quick to jump, and I learned a lot. I learned a lot from myself, just myself and my past. Like, I just used to be crazy. And it didn't get me nowhere. It got me in a whole lot of situations where I regret. I hate regretting something. I hate making a move and then regretting that I did it and wishing I can turn back and do something different. So instead of doing that now, I just weigh out all my options before I jump. But yeah, that day was really, really funny. And it's what it is. But these kids, they're not the same. They're not the same anymore. And it's crazy. My son right now works at a shop right in our area, and I swear to you, it seems like it's a gang supermarket. And I don't even go there. Yesterday was my first time going there because I live in another town. And I don't go to that one because to me it's very ghetto. I don't like it. But now it's times 10. It's like I see all his gang friends there. And I'm like, what in the crap? Yesterday when I walked in there, it was like I was sitting on Blood Central. And I just was like, oh, hell no. I don't know how these people got hired. I'm glad. Well, I am glad that they are all working. However, it is a ghetto phenomenon up in there. And I just was like, oh no. And my son loved that job. That's the first time. Good morning, DC. That's the first job he's like souped up when he get overtime. Lace Queen. I spent a lot of years working in jail on the medical side. I don't want to go to jail ever, ever. No, me either. Because I see my kids do a Mimi on me. I have to check me. We have to be protective, not reactive. Absolutely. Emotional intelligence and compartmentalism. I have to break my words down. It's important. Know where to put it, think it through. And that goes a long way, Mimi. It goes a long way. I wish, you know what? I want to take that saying right now and kind of put it in my car. Seriously. Hey, the chocolate bag. I want to just sit that in my car and stare at it in the mornings. Although I'm not bad as I used to, I have my road rage, and I think I get through everything that I need. I get it all out. By the time I get to work, I'm good. I can deal with folks because just getting to work is a whole damn fiasco. People is going to get on your nerves on the road. Good morning, early 40s. Good morning. So, I get that through. I deal with a lot. Like I said, I work in an office where it's about 15, sometimes 16 people, and I'm the only Black person in there. So, and people and then, besides the doctors that we work for, it's me and one other lady that's the oldest. So I work around a whole bunch of kids. To me, they're kids. Anybody, I'm not belittling you by saying that, but in my eyes, you're a kid. If you're 30 and under, in my eyes, you're a kid. You're not trying to belittle your age group. I'm not, but you think your thinking is not whatever. You just got a lot more to live. You got a lot more to go, So the things they talk about is not nowhere near what I'm thinking or talking about. And so, a lot of times they want to ask me for my opinion about a lot of things, and they get upset because I put my headphones on and I'm not interacting with them because I don't want to. I just don't want to. How about that? The things they talk about don't interest me. I hear some things they say, like I got these two girls. I'll say this one. I don't remember the last time I seen blood to curse. I'm getting, oh, girl. I mean, I don't see him either, Lace Queen. I don't see him either. That it shocked me. I know my son is a gang member. I know that, but do he walk around with doing all the nonsense? No, he really don't. And it didn't happen until that happened. Then you see people coming out of everything, throwing up their sets and all, yelling shit out that I don't, that's cold. And so it shocked me too. I was just like, whoa, wait a minute, y'all. Let's just think about all this. My age came out then, like, okay, guys, simmer down now, so. But I have these two co-workers of mine who one is Caucasian and one is Peruvian. And yeah, you don't want to relate, States girl. It ain't nothing to relate to. I can't relate. Shit, I just had the experience. But trust me, I don't have those experiences every day because I'm not around that. But anyway, I work with these two young ladies, and they're both, one is getting married in May. The other one literally got drunk one night, got to a bar, met her husband, and married them. Seriously, that's how quick that happened. So the one that's getting married, every single day, I'm hearing something about this wedding. I can't wait for this girl to get married. I don't know what to do. If she come and talk about one more thing, sometimes I sit there and I don't have no hair, but I'm like, okay, yeah. Oh no, it's crazy. So, she every day we're hearing something about weddings. I don't want to be married here. I don't want to get married there. I want to get married. She wants to get married in Las Vegas, in the desert. And she just has to have this certain dress, these certain boots, this certain line of people. So, just every day I gotta hear. You see how much detail I know because every day this is what I'm listening to. So they get upset when I put my headphones on because I'm tired of hearing it. Then I got the other Peruvian, like I said, got drunk and met her husband, married them, and then got pregnant. It happened just like that. And now she's learning her husband. So she comes to work every day with a new thing that she learned about her husband. She don't like his mother. She can't stand the mother, although the mother just seems like from what I hear, she just wants to be a part of her son and her life. And the girl hates her to death. So I have to hear these type of things. And I explained to her, as a mother of a son, if he ever brought someone home like you, there will always be a damn problem. You are the epitome of the person I do not want my son to even associate with. You're filth. And I don't say that to her, but in my mind, while she's telling me these stories, that's what's going through my mind. Like, I hate you. And I know she hates you because I hate you. So, but I got to hear stuff like that because, like the mother want be clean and getting the house clean because she said the girl ain't clean enough. And you know what? I believe it because she can sit at my desk and leave her damn hairs all over. When I sit down, I'm wiping her hair off. And I'm like, look, I don't have hair. So all this, I don't like it. I think it's nasty. I don't want to be sitting at my computer and got to brush off y'all filthy hairs. I don't like it. They leave them in the bathroom. I told you we was wait a minute. I told you we are wood sisters. I would tune people out, not interested. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I do a lot of it. But it's disgusting. But they always want my opinion on something. Or if I go behind her in the break room, crumbs everywhere. So if you do this at work, I know you're doing it at home. And so do mom. And that's why she's trying to help you. And she's getting, you know what, y'all? I just thought about something. I got to remind myself to never show her this because sometimes I'll be showing them my pages. I just thought about that. Girl, they're going to see this one and be like, I got to remind myself to Hope they don't see this one, but it's the truth. I'm telling the truth though. But she leave crumbs all around, and I'm like, yo, I just know her house is a mess, and this is why the mother. She's not saying that you're nasty, but she's cleaning up for you. You don't like it. You don't like nothing this poor lady could do. This lady can't do nothing. And you know what else she got? I know, right? And I'm still going to look. Look, look, you know what else she got? Both of them, because they sit next to each other. So they, they kind of compare notes of what they're gonna do. So they went and got cameras for their house. So the girl got a camera in her house, but her husband do not know it. So she know everything that be going on in the house. She be listening and everything. And I'm like, you can't never tell him this. You're violating all his confidentiality. You are violating all his privacy and everything. But that's her control. She want to know what's going on. So when he lost his job. He was home for a whole week, but she didn't know. I mean, he didn't tell her, but she knew because she was watching him the whole time. And she fuming like, oh my God, I can't believe this. I want to do this. I want to do that. And I'm like, you can't do nothing because you're not supposed to know. Oh, Tahanda, and in my head, I'm like, you just should have stopped drinking at night, and you just should have just kept your legs closed, and you just should not have gotten married. That's what I want to say. But my fake side is like, yeah, girl, I don't know what you're gonna do. Because I can't take all of that. But this is the nonsense that I hear every day. Older lady, this is my she's like my coworker bestie. Like, yes, I'm their favorite because I'm their token. Go to the black girl. I mean, when I say I'm the token, down to the doctors, but I love the doctors. The doctors, they are the reasons why I'm there. Because I have 4 of the best doctors you ever want to work for. They are truly, truly, truly good people. And they are they're just nice. They're real people. Of course they're real, but they're not your average uppity persons. Like, they really have their, and how they warmed up to me is when I first started. I've been there for 6 years, but I can remember a time when I first started there. And one of the doctors was like, oh God, I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's our anniversary. I don't know what I'm gonna get the wife. Now, this is the day of the anniversary. He don't know what he buying his wife for the anniversary. So he talking amongst his other doctor colleague. And he like, damn, what am I gonna get? What am I gonna get for them? So as he's walking past my office, I said, I just blurted out, take her to the strip club. And the doctor literally backed up like, what'd you say? And I was like, oh, no. And I was just playing. No, he's like, no. What did you say? I said, I was joking. Take it to the strip club. And he was like, oh my God, that's like an awesome plan, but she won't go for it. And we just started opening up just like that. It was just that one conversation. Now they come, we talk about everything. Like, as soon as they come through the door, Tonda, do you know this? And do you know that? Like, we just really, really good. We work well together and we're cool. Like, and it's been that way since. But it's just that one thing. It was just my crazy self and just being funny and not knowing how that would go. Like, he could have been like, I would never. But he laughed, and it was so funny to him. And he was like, wow, that's awesome. That's awesome for me, but she'll never do it. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I don't have nothing else for you, Doc. Shit. But anyway, guys, this has been fantastic. I love the vibe. I just loved listening about to get in the car and run errands. Yes, thanks, guys. Thank you for listening. It is now 9:30. Verizon never showed up, and I am going to postpone it. They're just going to have to wait around for me. It's not nothing serious. It was just, I was going to get a faster speed to my internet. But my internet is not that bad, so it's not nothing that's going to kill me. So I'm not waiting around for them no more. We just have to reschedule. So I'm about to get up out of here and start my day. Again, I have a lot of, not a whole lot, but a couple of more things I got to buy for the kids for Christmas. So I thank you. I appreciate you guys. And I just want to leave y'all with this. Empowerment goes for everyone, men and women. I love everyone. I can't live without a man, and a man can't live without me. That's my opinion. Good, bad, or indifference. My whole family is a pack of Skittles. We come in all different shapes, sizes, and colors. Okay, so and we don't judge. So I don't judge. And with that being said, I love you guys, and I'll see you again soon. Peace out. Happy Saturday.